Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 3-2. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information about your business, events, whatever. I would love that. Also, if you could share this out so that more Durhamites can know what's happening, I would love that as well. So let's get started with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. I always like to point out that there are some really great programs and services that are being offered by local nonprofits, by the city of Durham, Durham County, and also the state of North Carolina. So definitely go up and down the word page and see how you can get some help for whatever. You can get help. For example, your water bill, heating bill, the LEAP program, you can sign up for that. You have by the end of this month to sign up for the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. Low income, wanting to buy a house, you can get help with that. All kinds of great programs. Okay, let's see. The Durham County libraries are all open until 6, and that does include Bragtown this time. They will reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown will reopen at 10. Okay, let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown. They have reopened with in-person classes. No in-person classes today, but there are some online classes that I can tell you about if you're interested in being an entrepreneur. Let's see. Today is what? Thursday. Here we are. Okay, this class starts at 2. It's a 1-hour class, and it is called, there it is, Finding Your Customer and Creating a Marketing Plan. That sounds like a winner. Here's another one from 3 until 5, How to Quickly Create a Wix Website That Shines. And if you have visited and explored the Durham Skywriter, that's done with Wix. Okay, here's one, Grant Writing Fundamentals. That is from 6 until 8 this evening. And here's another one, 6:30 until 8:30. Do you need business insurance? That's a very, very good question. And then tomorrow, just to let you know in advance, from 1 until 3, Strategic Planning and Learning, how to navigate the building blocks for success. All of these classes are totally free, no strings attached. And it's a great way to find out how to start a business or how to keep your business going and how to improve your business. Okay, and it looks like SCORE also has a free webinar. Let's scroll down to the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors, free webinars. So let's see. So today, from 1 until 2, how to use keywords on your website and social media to attract customers. That sounds like something I need to sign up for. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's go to the health page, To Your Health. Of course, I have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates also, where you can pick up free at-home tests. Okay. Oh, and I do need to also mention at the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2000 Chapel Hill Road, they're also dispensing free COVID tests. You don't have to even leave your vehicle. Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 until 6. They're right over there across from the Scrap Exchange. Okay, let's see what else is on the health. Oh, NAMI has something going on. Let me scroll back up. NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So on Thursdays, NAMI Durham hosts an online stress and anxiety support group for African Americans. This is where Black folks get together and talk about stuff, affirm each other, give each other like suggestions and tips and support, that sort of thing. Is really, really helpful. So it is online, totally free, from 7 until 9. Okay, and I think there's a blood drive. Yeah, Blood Connection has a blood drive. So let's scroll down to Blood Connection. The American Red Cross and Blood Connection, they both have blood drives. So let's see. So today there's one at the Texas Roadhouse, 1809 North Point Drive. You might not see it exactly from the street, but if you turn in as if you're going to IHOP, they're behind. They share the same parking lot. So in essence, they are behind IHOP. So that is going to be later on this afternoon from 3 until 8. And then tomorrow, Blood Connection will be at Duke Primary, 5102 North Roxborough Road, from 10 until 3. And then they will be at Best Buy, the one on New Hope Commons Drive. They will be there tomorrow from noon until 4. All righty. Let's see. Let's go to the health events page. Let's go all the way to the top of the health page. Click on the big blue button. The health events takes us to the page that tells us about the support groups, etc. So with today being the 2nd, let's see what's happening. Oh, the next fertility support group for women after cancer. It's an online meeting run by Duke, and it is from 5:30 until 6:30 this evening. And then I think there's a meeting tomorrow of the male caregiver support group for male caregivers of people with dementia. So that's going to be tomorrow in the morning from 10 until 11:30 at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the SeniorScope page. Now, I just picked up a schedule. Let me show you. They are on point. I mean, they are ready. So it's called Our Times. They put this out every month, the Durham Center for Senior Life. And if you haven't visited there, if you're 60 plus, you need to check it out. It's just not old people sitting around. I mean, they have all these different classes. They have workouts every morning. They have the different weight trainings and all that sort of thing. Fun classes, tech classes, movies on Fridays. So let me see. I didn't get a chance to write everything down and to type it out into the Durham Skywriters SeniorScope page yet. So let me just explore. So let's see. So tomorrow, there's going to be a hands-only CPR class. It's totally free, of course. So that's tomorrow at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby. It's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11. So you do have to register. Go ahead, make that call, and then register. Let's see. I think there's something else. Oh, tomorrow's movie. Right, they have movies at 12:30. They have an actual, for real theater. They give away popcorn. It's wonderful. So every Friday at 12:30, they're showing movies for free. So tomorrow's movie is Matilda. And I think I've heard of that one. I think it's about a little kid in a hotel or something. But anyway, it's called Matilda. I thought there was one more thing here. Let's see. I think that's it for now anyway. But anyway, I will be this afternoon and also tomorrow entering all of these events into the pages of the Durham Skywriter, in particular the SeniorScope page. So if you're in the senior category, stop by and get Our Times. The Durham Center for Senior Life is a super fun place. And they have parties too, by the way. Just so you know. You want to get your dance on? That's the spot. Okay, next is the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. Let us go there. Let's scroll down to 2. Let's see. Durham City Council. They're having their work session this afternoon, and that is from 1 until 5. There's all kinds of ways to watch, to participate. So go to the Let's Go page and just click on March 2nd, and then scroll down and you'll see it. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away meals to people in need this afternoon, 3 until 6. They are right next door to W.D. Hill, so just stop by. If you are driving, just go around and park in the W.D. Hill parking lot. Okay, High Wire, they're having their mini pop-up market. They do this every Thursday from 6 until 8, where a certain, chosen artist gets to set up shop, so to speak, and then they show off what they make, and they can make some sales as well. So that should be really fun from 6 until 8. And if you want to be an artist who's considered for this mini pop-up market, then definitely click on the link and fill out that form. The Triangle Turtles and Hares running group, they'll be leading the Thursday evening run. That's going to be this evening, 6:30 until 9:30. Everybody will meet over there by Tomato Jake's, the pizza joint on Renaissance Parkway, and then they'll run a few miles along the American Tobacco Trail. All paces are welcome, so you will not be left behind. Now, tomorrow morning, Counterculture Coffee, they're going to have tasting at 10. If you love coffee and you want to start out the day by, checking out various different samples, different flavors. You can do so. Counterculture Coffee is like famous. They're in a lot of the coffee shops. So if you want to meet the people behind Counterculture Coffee and hang out and sample some flavors, and that's from 10 until 11. They are at 812 Mallard Avenue. It's between Elizabeth and North Alston, and it should be pretty easy to find. Okay, also, the Salvation Army of Durham, they're going to have Free Food Friday. That's tomorrow, 10 until noon. It's while supplies last, actually, but about 10 until noon. See if you can bring your photo ID if you can. They will be giving away food. Have a strong bag with you if you have one, just to make sure that you get served. They have canned goods. They have meats, food, different types of food. Sometimes they have hygiene items, and sometimes on good days, they even have pet food. So if you're able to volunteer, sometimes they need volunteers. I do have the phone number, so you can call and check to see if they need you. And if so, you can go and volunteer, and they'll probably also give you some freebies. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's check the weather. Let's see. 65 degrees right now. Not bad at all. It is cloudy right now. In fact, we're supposed to be getting some rain. I don't think it's raining, not yet here on Cap Street, but we're supposed to be getting some rain real soon. Then it's going to be cloudy for the rest of the afternoon with a high of 69. Not bad at all. And then tomorrow it's going all the way up to 72, but there is a 90% chance of rain. And then after that, I think we're going to have a nice weekend. Let me check my phone here. I got a new stand for my phone, so I don't have to look over here. Let's see. So tomorrow, tomorrow 72. So Saturday and Sunday, sunny. Saturday 66, Sunday 66. Not bad. Oh, it's going to be cooler next week. That's okay. So even though Guy R. Cook is waiting in the wings, I want to bring him on, but I also, first I want to show you some footage from yesterday. Now, as you might know, yesterday's show was pre-recorded because I went to the NorthStar Church of the Arts. There's this new jazz series for seniors, and I really enjoyed myself. The McGarry Ganz Quartet with Butler Knowles on bass and Brevan Hampton on drums. I would like to see them again. So let's check out just a few seconds. I didn't want to record too much. I wanted to respect the artist and not, record too much. Here we go. Wait a minute. See how happy we will be. The ending. Wait a minute. We'll pray you awake. Start to bake a little cake for me to take for all the world to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Can you see how happy we will be? Picture me, pump. Tasty. And now here is Germane James. She is the director of the NorthStar Church of the Arts to explain. You tell us about the program.
Okay. Hi, Durham Skywriter fans. This is Germane James, the executive director at NorthStar Church of the Arts. We have a really great series that we're doing called Jazz Age, which is geared towards the elderly population. It's daytime concerts. They start at 12:30. They're about an hour. Then you can go on and have a great rest of your day. But NorthStar has a lot going on, so check out our website at northstardurham.com. We've got something for everybody, so check us out. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. James, for that. And the jazz series is totally free. It's a wonderful program. Now, the next guest artist is going to be Al Strong on the 22nd. I already got my ticket. So I'm just saying, get your ticket. Again, this is for older folks. So if you help teens who love jazz, this is not for you. This is for the old folks. Anyway, let's bring on Guy R. Cook, who's waiting in the wings from Kennewick, Washington State. Hi, what's new?
Well, big news. You know how everybody kind of formulates in their mind the temperature must be like 22 or whatever, really cold. And
Mhm.
so in Kennewick, Washington, normally when I share weather information with you, I give you a temperature that's pretty pretty cool, right? So if you
Yeah,
share the
almost
screen today,
depressingly
you'll
cold.
see the banana belt has arrived in Kennewick. And in fact, it is
43.
43
Woo.
with a high today of 52.
Okay.
It
Okay.
just Mother Nature decided that, well, it's going to be coolish. Like it's windy. See the
Mhm.
little wind emblem right below the 46?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
It's windy. So it feels like 34 if you go out.
Ooh.
But that's warm for here,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Well,
So
good for you. Good for you. You got a break.
it was a nice reprieve from the norm. I
Excellent.
was just really excited when I saw it. I said, "Oh, Pat's gonna like this." 43, incredible.
Not
Of course,
bad. Not
with
bad.
the wind, it feels like not so good. But anyway,
We rarely get high winds here for whatever reason. This is
my
not a
youngest
windy. Yeah, it's weird for me
my
being from
youngest son
Chicago.
has identified it as wind shine. We get
Wind.
300 days a year of wind shine, like sunshine, but we get
Yeah.
wind shine.
Okay, it's new.
Yeah, it's always breezy here. We're at the base of some not mountains, but considerable hills to the
Hmm.
south of us. So in the afternoons, the sun cools down and the wind comes down with it. So that's
How's your bird feeder doing?
um, it's up there. It's got feed in it. I took
Okay.
down the other one thinking that,
Mhm.
well, if there's only one free place to go, they'd go there.
Mhm.
But there's, like any new bird feeder, I don't know how many people have hung up, but it takes a while for the birds to go, there could be a trap. Well, maybe
Wow.
it's not.
Hmm.
And
Well,
I've
here's the
got one
thing.
house finch. She's pretty convinced it's not a trap, but I don't know where she must
Oh,
be
okay.
better food someplace.
Well, right on the other side of my deck, and I'm looking at my deck right now,
Yeah.
there are some like little trees, like dogwoods, and a giant forsythia bush. So I have dangling different bird feeders, and a friend told me that that's not really a good place for, even though I enjoyed looking out the window and seeing them. All of the grain or bird food, whatever you call it, that falls to the ground, he said that's going to attract like mice and stuff. And he said it's too close to your house. So I actually put a 4x4 post further, in the
That's
middle of
what
the
I
yard.
did. I did a four
Yeah,
by four post. Didn't get it
yeah.
farther from the house, but I got it so that any seed that's spilled goes
Mhm.
onto the ground. And the mice don't get a chance here because the
Oh,
doves come in and eat it. They're
oh,
too
good for
big to
you.
land on the
Okay,
feeder, but by gosh, when it's on the ground, that's fair game.
I got you. Well, in my case, yeah, I don't have dogs or cats anymore.
No,
So,
these are doves, Doves, birds, Tweety birds.
oh, doves. Okay, actually, I have those too. I
Yeah,
have right now. There's a woodpecker and a cardinal. I have all kinds of birds that I can't even identify. But I'm going to move all of those bird feeders to the middle of the yard, but still within view. But just not close to the house because I don't
yeah,
want any animals trying to burrow their ways into my house. That would be really
yeah.
scary.
The one thing I see online in the bird feeder community is squirrels. They have problems with squirrels, but I haven't had any squirrel issues. I think the dogs have pretty much discouraged squirrels from
Yeah.
hanging out here anymore.
Well, on YouTube, you will see people who are using 4x4 posts, stapling or taping or somehow
Fastening.
applying adhesive or something to. I think they call it flashing. Some are using not flashing. What do you call it? It's like duct, the
Yeah,
silver shiny stuff. I guess it's for, I don't know, dryers or something, or I don't know. But it's like 36.
A deterrent for the squirrels.
So, yeah, and so they put it in the middle of the pole, and they said it also deters. Apparently, some people have raccoons. So, yeah. So, in case you ever get that problem, then you might want to get a little.
Did I ever tell you the raccoon story when we lived on the coast?
I don't think
they
so.
They were eating strawberries.
No.
Oh God, this is too funny.
Okay, tell me, because I don't know anything about raccoons.
One of my favorite raccoon moments of my life.
Wow.
Darlene was very proud of the fact that we transplanted some strawberries and they were coming up in the bed and they were doing really good. She looks out there one morning and there's 2 raccoons munching on strawberries. In fact, one raccoon would pick a strawberry and then hand it to the other one, which I'd never seen before. But anyway, so they're munching out. So she said, well, that's got to stop. So she opens the door and says, shoo, get out of here. Get out of my strawberries. And they just turn around and looked at her like, wonder what she's excited about. We've been coming in here for weeks. So they kept eating. She said, well, it's okay with you, buddy. So she went and got those stainless steel bowls and a saucepan, and bang, 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 clatter, clatter, clatter.
Okay.
And the raccoons laughed at her. I mean, they didn't laugh out loud, but they still just turned around and looked and said,
we're
not leaving. This is too good of stuff. So she got real exasperated and threw the bowl out in the middle of the yard. Whoa. So the raccoons at this point said, I guess she's pretty ticked off. Better leave. So they didn't, you know how animals normally they bolt and run away really fast?
They're supposed to.
Yeah. These guys just walked over to the fence, climbed up the fence, jumped over into the other yard, and that was it. They were not a bit impressed or scared of Darlene. That was too funny. Question of the day. Change the page. Turn the page. My son this morning is going to be interviewed, and he said, what question should he be asked? What does somebody want to know? And recently I've been reading, and Barb that does the social media, the balloon lady, Barbara.
Tomlin.
She said, well, some of these social channels are going to be pay to play. You're not going to get them for free. It's going to be, you have to sign up. Like Twitter's got that thing where you sign up for the blue level of membership and stuff like that. So the question today, if these social channels, and I mean Facebook, Twitter, I forget who else, big ones, Instagram, start charging, are you going to pay? Or are you going to just quit?
No.
I think that social channels paying is going to go over just like newspaper subscription.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't pay for a black or blue or red or whatever color it's supposed to be, check mark or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay for that. But if I had to pay to use YouTube or Facebook, I guess I would have to until someone came up with something that I could transfer over to. But I wouldn't want to ever totally quit what I'm doing.
Right.
Because I need to get you the whole idea behind news is to present information to the people in your town. So I would feel compelled to, I'd be forced to pay, I guess, if I had to.
Right.
But I wouldn't pay just to get the check mark.
Right.
Because I think I don't know why people would pay for that.
Yeah, they offered it to me once, and I signed up for it. And then when Elon Musk said it's going to be $8 a month, see ya. I said, turn it off. If they don't know who Guy Cook is by now, from the many times I've been on social media.
There you go. Oh, I wanted to add to your "I'm not afraid" animal story.
Ah,
I had a neighbor back home in Chicago. He was like in his 90s. His name was Keno, and he used to feed the birds and sit outside all day because he was totally retired and just chilling.
yeah.
So he had problems, however, with squirrels. The squirrels would keep eating, the bird food. So anyway, so he heard that if you get a fake owl, that is, I guess, their mortal
Oh,
enemy or
yeah.
whatever.
They're deterrent, right?
So he set out this big, angry looking owl. Next day, he opens the door and peeks out to see if there's any squirrels out there. And there's a squirrel draped across the owl, sound asleep. He used the owl as a cradle.
Yeah, that's cute.
So I thought that was kind of goofy. But anyway. And with that, now we're going to have a rainy day today and tomorrow. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of gardening going on.
No, I didn't.
But people have really realized that spring has come early. Another thing, I don't know if you have this out in Washington State, we have an incredible number of flowering trees. They're all in bloom right now. The
We have
camellias are
dogwood here. Not yet, but we will.
lots of dogwood. The dogwoods are blooming right now. Those horrible, cheap Bradford pears are blooming. They are pretty though. All the flowering trees are blooming right now, which means it's pollen season.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people. In fact, when I went outside yesterday, my car was covered in yellow.
When we lived on the coast, there's a plant that was planted to help with the erosion because it rains so much over there. They wanted to have something to control the erosion.
Okay.
So it's called Scotch bloom. And when that stuff, it has little yellow flowers on it. When it goes into bloom in the spring, my youngest son, Steven, the guy I was just talking about, he would just plug up. It was just intense.
Man, I feel so bad for people with allergies. Gee.
Oh, yeah. If you've got allergies and you're in an area with Scotch bloom, get some luggage and move.
Or get some medication.
There's no medication. There's just sniffle, 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 and you're going to have allergy problems.
That's really, I really feel bad because when I was on the Bull City Reddit page, it's like everybody was, instead of saying how beautiful the trees are, they were like, darn, spring is early and I have to stock up on and they were naming all these different medications I never heard of. And so to them, it's not, spring isn't like a beautiful season. And I feel really bad because it's so beautiful out there. I mean, it's just amazing to see all the flowering trees. It's really gorgeous. And I really feel
allergies
horrible
are bad
for people who don't even see the beauty. They instead see,
the Weather Channel. They just popped up the thing I was showing the temperature down in the corner. Says you can bundle the Weather Channel and Consumer Reports together. I'm going, that's not really a salt and pepper kind of a combination.
Why would I do that?
That's like a salt and cayenne powder or something. I don't think of them as being.
I didn't even know they were still around. You said Consumer Reports?
Yeah, Consumer Reports and the Weather Channel. I guess they must have a parent corporation or something.
That's possible. I think Consumer Reports are really popular with people who just got houses and apartments, looking for appliances.
And they're looking to see what's the best refrigerator and what's the best TV.
Because I would say 30 years ago, Consumer Reports was very, very important to people in my age group. For sure. I didn't even know they were still around.
Yeah. Well, evidently they've got a web thing or something. And you were mentioning when I first came in, you were talking about the free classes. And one of them was about marketing your website and so forth.
Yes, keywords and
Yeah. Deja vu, I thought. This morning, when I first did the thing, up popped this post from, 2018, I think it was, about marketing website. And I had to update all the links in it and stuff. And I went, well, if they're going to go to my Twitter page, they got to go to the Guy Cook report. And I didn't have it. I didn't have a good link or something. So I had to fix all those. And that's what prompted the question, which ones are you going to pay for? Because the social list I got is Facebook and Twitter, but it also includes Medium and Pinterest.
Oh, yeah, Medium.
Tumblr.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot all about Medium.
Oh, yeah, I do Medium, for years now.
Wait a minute. Do you write articles for Medium, on Medium? Is that a good deal? I mean, tell me about it, your experience with Medium, because I totally forgot all about it.
The only channel in all the social channels I can ever say I directly got business from, or somebody hired me for doing work. And this was like 2009, so it wasn't like yesterday.
Okay.
Was LinkedIn.
Oh, I forgot about LinkedIn too. Oh my
Now,
goodness.
LinkedIn that's where business goes to meet the internet. Now, there's a lot of spammers on LinkedIn. People saying, "Oh,
really?"
I think this and this and this." Twitter's getting to be the same way. There's a lot of tweets that are coming down the pipe. I used to have scantily clad women a lot
on
Twitter.
LinkedIn.
No, on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Sally Jane's. Do you want to watch online video games with me? And she'd be in a bikini or something. Yeah, pretty suggestive. But that's stopped. That's the last, probably 2 or 3 weeks now. There hasn't been any. I just kept deleting them. And so I think Twitter finally, hey, we need to adjust his algorithm.
For real. Man. It's kind of odd.
Yeah. Especially for somebody 71. I don't think there was a good filter to begin with. Somebody that my age,
Oh, well. Well, I'm going to go check on my old folks. And
okay.
I shouldn't say, well, they're 97 and 98 respectively.
Well, be sure to tell them about the activities. Now, do they have a lunch program at your senior center?
They do now, yeah, something new.
Because they did that in Walla Walla. We used to go over there, and all you had to do is sign up. And during the COVID, you didn't go into the building and eat. You just were handed your meal to go.
Oh, yeah. I think they did that too at the senior center. Now, W.D. Hill is a community center, which is more on my side of town. The Durham Center for Senior Life is downtown proper. But I used to take my aunt every day to W.D. Hill it was so cute. They had a senior they don't have it anymore, sadly. But you take in your old person, and they would have lunch and special programs, and sometimes like a little dance party, and it was just the cutest thing. It was from 11:30 until like 1.
Right.
Yeah, it was nice, and it was like $1 a day. So you just write out a check for like $30 for the month. No big deal. It was really nice. And I'm really sorry. I think W.D. Hill lost the program because the Durham Center for Senior Life downtown started their program. So I guess they didn't want to compete. So it's kind of sad, actually. Because I think there's enough seniors to go around, I think.
Yeah, there's no shortage. That's
no shortage of seniors in this town. But anyway. So anyway, I'm going to go make some phone calls and see how I can help my elders.
I'm going to see if the wife wants me to go get a latte from the new coffee joint we discovered. It's called Dutch Brothers. I don't know if they're a national brand or here in the neighborhood.
Okay. So what is your favorite?
On your phone, on your smartphone, that's I'll show you real quick.
Okay. I like caramel latte.
So it starts off like that. You see that 178?
Yeah, what's that?
That's the points that I've earned from purchases. Oh. And once I get up to 250, I get one drink for free, a medium drink. It saves you $5. So it's worth taking your phone if you get points.
That is a great way to ensure that your customers come back.
It's a comeback for sure.
Now, do you get anything special for your birthday? I know some places give you
Mhm.
free drink for your birthday.
Yeah, they put date of birth in the app, and it's when it's your birthday, you get a free drink on your birthday.
That is so
And
cute.
so, and they think I'm way cool because I have a podcast.
Oh, well, you are.
I said,
I mean,
well,
come
am
on.
I the only podcaster? Oh no, we have others. Says, well, am I the oldest? Yeah, you might be the oldest.
Probably. Mhm.
So, have fun with the seniors.
I will.
Thanks for having
And
us
you have
on.
a great day. I want to
Let's
see
hope-
those birds at your bird feeder one day. If there's some way that you could
Yeah, I
share
can
your,
share the screen if once. It's just a matter of having the pictures.
yeah, that
I
would be
don't have
really
anything
cute.
I can show right now. I can show you ones from a month ago when they were in
Mhm.
there. But when it's this windy and this cold, it's 34 in the wind. I don't think I'm going
Oh,
to get.
yeah, they're huddling somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be a huddled up time of year.
yeah, I got you.
Maybe this afternoon. But if I do get one, I will make an effort
Okay.
because
Okay.
it comes up on the phone and then I can share that picture. Just do a screenshot of the phone and then share it to Google Photos and then bazinga, I got it.
Okay. Or video or however you want to do
In
it.
fact, let me look real quick. I think I might have an old one. I keep saying. Okay, there's one. Now this was February 25th.
Mm-hmm. See what you got.
And if I go to
I don't have
share,
any birds on mine right now. Or my other one.
there. And this is an animation.
Oh.
This takes a movie of about a minute long.
Cool.
That bird is a house finch.
Wow.
And I call it a she. I think it's a female. And she's been there, I think this is her 4th visit. And you see the little white perch that I bolted on the front?
I do.
Okay, I bought that on Etsy for $6. And then
That's
the little
clever.
screw right there, that bolt.
Yeah.
When the thing comes to you, in fact, I got it right here. When it comes to you, they give you the
Mhm.
instructions on how to put it together. And
Yeah.
they say you use a 1/2-inch long bolt.
Yeah.
Well, let me start this again. The 1/2-inch long bolt doesn't work. It's too short. So I
Yeah.
used a 3/4, and I emailed them and said, no, you got to use a 3/4 in this instance. And I showed them where I got it and stuff. No, that's not right. I said, well,
Okay.
if it's not right, then it's not right. You have a right to your opinion. It's a free country, but I know what's holding it on there.
Yeah.
And
That is nice.
until I added that perch,
Uh-huh.
no birds. They would come right up to the bird feeder and try to land on that orange part, and then they would fly back. They would back up. And say,
So
no,
the white perch was a separate purchase.
Yeah, the white perch,
Nice.
$6 extra, and then I paid it.
Okay.
I got stainless steel bolts for this outside, so they'll never rust.
I like that. Well, what I'm going to do with mine, so I'm going to put up a 4x4 pole. And I saw on YouTube how you can put a beam going this way and then a beam going that way.
Yeah.
You can, tack them onto the top of the 4x4.
Yeah.
And then I might dangle my bird feeders from each end.
Oh, okay. Because this one is on a 4x4 post now, but Stephen gifted us the bracket that holds the feeder. It's kind of shaped like an L, and it goes against this side, goes against the post. Okay. And it sticks out, and it's got the little round thing that sits on there. It's just sitting on there, but it's like 1.5 inches long, so I'm not worried about the wind.
Well, that is really nice. Thank you, Guy, for showing us, because I really wanted to see
and the next upgrade. You ready? See how it's dark green at the top and it's dark orange, and the walls inside the area are dark. I'm going to paint it all white. I saw one online where they'd painted it white, and it really helps bring out the color in the bird.
That makes sense because it's awfully dark in there.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's almost like a shadow.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
anyway,
please do that. Yeah, please do that. That would be awesome. 'Cause
so
I
the
love
next
watching
time I
that
get
bird.
the urge,
Okay. And use you're gonna use the high gloss.
I'm going to
And
use
then
whatever's on sale.
well, you can do
That's
that too.
yeah. It's going to be just a spray paint, and it's done.
Oh, there you go. Oh, spray paint. Okay, that'll do. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, definitely if you can get that
Because-
high gloss though.
Well, I don't know if it's high gloss, but I like to use Krylon spray paint because it's rust proof. And
I
not
love that
this
stuff.
plastic bird feeder, I don't have to worry about rust so much. But still,
Hmm.
I'll take off that perch, dump the seeds out into a container to put back in.
Yeah,
You
Krylon.
can't tell from looking, but the roof on this has a solar panel, and
Mhm.
I have an app for everything. It seems like
Of course you do.
the Bird Buddy app. Okay, when I put the battery in there, it was at 90%, right?
Okay.
And the app now for the Bird
Okay.
Buddy, I'm at 92%. So
Okay.
it's charging, even though it's windy, it's still charging.
That's
the
clever.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if the weather holds and we don't get snow and stuff, because the solar panel doesn't work too hot in the snow,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
kind of like plugs up the hole.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to bring it in and charge it.
I got you. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's not a
the
problem.
part that's the camera and the battery thing comes right out of the Bird Buddy. You don't have to take the whole thing off the post. Just unplug the little cable that goes to the charging situation. And then there's like a big magnet on the back of it that not so strong you can't pull it off. But but the wind won't blow it off. The birds won't blow it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Bluetooth then?
No, it's on Wi-Fi. This was a puzzle to set the Bird Buddy camera up so it would talk to the computer.
Yeah.
You know how they have an SSID, the name of your Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I had to set up a unique SSID for 2.4 gigahertz so the Bird Buddy would connect to the network. And my router.
Not everybody can do that.
Yeah, you have to have a fancy router, I think, to do that. But I don't know.
Okay.
So I called tech support and I said, "Here's what's going on, guys," and they set me up.
Cool.
Yeah, the Orbi router that Steven got us, it's a 23 dual stem winder. In fact, it's the only router they have that does 6G. You heard of 5G?
Okay. You're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of the game.
Put the phone on there because this phone is a S22 Ultra, and if you put that on 6G, because it'll support 6G, no other gadget in the house will support 6G except the phone.
Wow.
Zoom stuff. You know how you used to wait for the download to finish or the upload to finish? This is like you click it and then you go to look and see how long it's going to take, and it's done. I mean, I can remember back in the dial-up days that a 1 megabyte download was about 7 minutes. So if I was going to get
these were super, super slow. It would take hours.
Oh yeah, I'd go to bed. I'd start the download at 6 o'clock at night, start the download, and then I'd go in the house and let it run all night. I'd get up the next morning and go look. Oh, it's almost done, or it is done.
Or in my case, sometimes there would be some glitch, and I'd have to
it would stop and say, "Do you want a copy of this file? You've already got one. Do you want to update this, or just make 2 copies?" I used to hate that, so I'd always put it on. The solution for that is you get a blank slate. If there's no files there at all, it's going to download everything and don't give you the you want to replace this. You don't get that with a clean slate. Anyway, you're going to go see your elderly relatives. I want to thank you for taking a minute out of the day.
Sure, guy. Always fun when you drop by.
I'm glad I could show you I mean, how many house pinch videos have you seen today?
That is the only one.
Makes me number one.
There you go.
Okay.
See you
Adios.
soon. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. All right. So fun when Guy drops by. You can drop by as well. I do Bull City Hangout usually live, noon on weekdays, and then 10 a.m. on Saturdays. So I heartily welcome you and invite you to click on that link. Now, the link is only on Facebook. The show is on Twitter and also YouTube at the same time, but they don't get the link. If you want to ever join me on camera, you have to click on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. Just remember that. Then I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. But before I go, I'm going to treat you to that same musical clip so you can enjoy it. And then I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Ciao for now. Let's look at that. Here we go.
Bake a little cake for me to take for all the world to see.